And it can't be denied that adding salt water to any kind of meat will also increase the weight of the meat.
The purpose of water injection is to increase the weight of the meat, which can result in a higher profit margin for the manufacturer.
Do you see how deep the water is inside of that? Walmart food. Walmart meat.
It's still happening. It's still happening. The lawsuit was settled and it's still happening. Hey you guys, it's Lindy. Welcome back to the channel. So I have a follow-up video that's not really a follow-up video, but it's still related to the last Walmart video that I posted exposing Walmart's deceptive pricing and the lawsuit that resulted in a $45 million settlement. More specifically regarding incorrect weights on pre-weighed meats and fruits and vegetables. I saw a couple of comments on that video and I will make sure to link it in case you missed it. But I saw a couple of comments on that video that made me realize I completely forgot to mention this in the last video, so I wanted to bring it up now because I think it's a topic that if you don't know about it, you should probably know about it just so that you are, you know, well informed that this is a thing. Did you know that mass-produced meats are injected with salt water in order to preserve and or assist in the freezing process before it gets to market shelves? Yeah, that's a thing. Here's a little TikTok video actually showing the process of it happening with beef.
Did you know the meat you buy looks so good because it is injected with water?
What?
Believe it or not, this is how some food industry plants inject water into beef. The purpose of water injection is to increase the weight of the meat, which can result in a higher profit margin for the manufacturer. Additionally, water injection can help to improve the texture and appearance of the meat, making it more appealing to consumers. How do you feel about having your beef injected?
Yeah, so our meat's injected with water. That video, now, allegedly, the first thought is that water is injected into the meats to add weight to it. You know, that is actually one of the issues with having meats pre-weighed or buying meat from a major distributor like Walmart or Sam's Club or Costco or Target or Kroger chains. Whatever major chain is selling mass-produced packaged meats. You have to remember that these retail locations are not small-town butchers. They don't simply butcher in-house and then sell it direct to consumer all in the same day or week. These meats have to be mass produced and packaged and then sent off to be put on a store shelf. And it could take a week or more for that to happen. A lot of these meats will come in pre-frozen. And so I think that a reason, again, I'm not a professional. This is my assumption. I think that a big part of why salt water can be injected into meats is also to help with the freezing process so that meats remain at temperature and not thaw too quickly. Because again, you know, cold foods have to be transported chilled, and the act of putting salt water in the meats could help it just make sure that it remains at a safe temperature before it can make it to the store shelf. Anyway, fact of the matter is, and it can't be denied, that adding salt water to any kind of meat will also increase the weight of the meat. I mean, you can't deny that. Water is not weightless. Have you ever tried to pick up a 5-gallon jug of water? It's heavy. It's heavy. So obviously, if you're injecting water into meat, the meat is then going to weigh more. I mean, that's a safe speculation in my opinion. And now TikTok user Exotic Take on Masaki has posted what her water-filled ground beef looked like upon cooking.
Walmart brand, the best kind they have, hamburger. Do you see how deep the water is inside of that? Walmart food. Walmart meat.
So when you think you're paying for meat, you're actually paying for water. Let's just come to that conclusion right now, right? But it is not just beef. Like I mentioned, it's also chicken. As TikTok user JNA Goods with 3 S's, JNA Goods ended up finding out that her chicken was injected, but she didn't actually understand what was happening. She just knew that she had bought pre-frozen chicken from Walmart, and as it thawed, she saw a bunch of needle marks.
Bought this chicken, boneless chicken breast from Walmart on Sunday. I put it to defrost this afternoon so I can cook it tonight. And to my surprise, I open it. I take out the chicken, and I noticed these holes on the chicken, like if they have been injected. It's about 3 to 4 pieces that have it. You know, I'm a little concerned because we don't know what to expect nowadays. This one here does not have it. This one has a couple of them, and these don't have it.
Yeah, so this TikTok user was, you know, rightfully concerned because she didn't know. She just simply thawed her chicken to prepare it for dinner that night, and lo and behold, there's a bunch of needle marks all over her chicken. So in the comment section of her TikTok, there was actually numerous people that were telling her, you know, hey, that chicken is injected with salt water. It's right there on the package. So I actually pulled this screenshot from walmart.com. This is the same bag of chicken. It's actually on every pre-frozen bag of chicken that Walmart sells. It says on the far left side of the bag, ice glazed and individually frozen. Then if you look on the back of the bag where you can find the nutritional information, it says that the chicken breast is actually portions with rib meat containing up to 15% of chicken broth, salt, and natural flavor. In my opinion, it should also say injected with, because then people might not be so worried when they see needle marks in their thawed chicken. You get what I'm saying there? Also, something that I wanted to include in this video as a follow-up to my last Walmart video was this TikTok video that I came across by Marissa_Kurtz. She bought chicken that she had already paid for, brought it home, put it on the scale, and realized that she had overpaid for 1 extra pound of chicken that she did not receive, which this is a total follow-up to the last Walmart video that I did, because this is the exact reason why there was a class action lawsuit against Walmart. It was deceptive pricing. It was saying that there was 4 pounds of chicken in a package when there was actually only 3 pounds of chicken or 2 pounds of chicken. And so people were paying a price per pound, yet they weren't getting the amount of chicken that they thought that they were actually getting for that price. But here's why I want to talk about Marissa's video as a follow-up. And I know that I already hashed out that lawsuit in the last video. I already showed clips of people, you know, doing the pre-weighed meats and everything like that being under what they thought they were getting. The reason why I want to bring up Marissa's video today is because this video was posted in the last few months. Now, why is that significant? Because the window to get into the claims for that $45 million settlement ended back in June of 2024. This lawsuit itself was settled back at the beginning of 2024. So why is Marissa weighing her chicken in December of 2024 and still being short poundage? It's still happening. It's still happening. The lawsuit was settled and it's still happening. So again, I say, check all of your pre-weighed meats if you can, or avoid buying pre-weighed anything from any sort of big box store unless you're okay with being overcharged. So let's see what happened with Marissa.
Y'all check the chicken. I saw there's a Walmart lawsuit going on because of the weights of the chickens not matching what they're sending. So I took on.
But the problem is she's saying, I'm gonna go jump in that lawsuit. She can't. She can't. It's done. The settlement period is over. The settlement closed in June of 2024. So she can't just go jump in this lawsuit.
Mine out of the package. I already washed my hands. I don't want to hear that. And I'm going to show y'all the weight. The package says 4.17 pounds, and it is not right, y'all. I did wash my scale too. Package says 4.17 pounds. I just unpacked all this. I'll let y'all watch it with me. I had to stack it up earlier certain way so that it didn't all fall. Maybe it's not gonna do it right. $3.12.8. 4.17. That's a whole pound off. They charged me for that whole other pound of chicken that I did not get. So now how do I jump on the Walmart lawsuit because I'm about to sue their asses for all the money that I spend in Walmart. And I've never checked my meats before. So this is your sign. Check your meats, weigh your stuff, and get your money from Walmart, because I'm sure about to try to find out how.
She's funny. I like her. I went to her comment section because I wanted to see what people were saying. And this comment really stood out to me. Weigh the chicken, then weigh the package, then total that together. I bet it comes out right. That's what the net weight is, package included. So this actually brings up an entirely different situation that I see as false advertising. I don't know if you've ever bought meat or chicken and paid attention to the thing that's sitting on the foam tray. It holds a lot of moisture so that when, the chicken is in the package, it's not like sloshing around in liquid, because remember, they inject their chicken with water. So there has to be something in the package to absorb all of that water. I would not be surprised if the foam container with the packaging and that liquid absorbing pad, if she put that on the scale, if that's where her missing pound was. I wouldn't be surprised, right? So if that's the case, if she would have done what these other people did and actually weighed the chicken before walking out of the store, when she put that sucker on the scale, it might have, weighed 4 point whatever pounds as advertised on the package. But this is where it becomes deceptive advertising, because we as consumers, I think, forgive me if I'm wrong, let me know down in the comments if you wouldn't think this way. I know I would. If I see 4 pounds of chicken at $2.49 a pound, I'm thinking that the chicken inside the package was weighed independently, and I'm getting 4 pounds worth of chicken. I wouldn't be thinking I'm getting 3 pounds of chicken and 1 pound of packaging that I'm just going to throw in the trash. That's 25% of the weight in packaging. As a shopper, I'm not going to think that the packaging is included in that weight. I'm gonna think I'm getting 4 pounds worth of chicken. Am I alone in this? So this alone presents another problem with buying mass-produced meats from big box retailers. And it is the perfect opportunity for me to say, go support your small town butchers. They cut their meats, they weigh their meats, it's direct to consumer. If you can, go support your small town butcher. Find someone who is not a big box retailer who is selling mass-produced processed meat products. Even if it seems like their cost is more per pound because they're not a big box retailer, remember, you're not paying for additives and water. You're actually paying for the meat. It makes you wonder if Walmart and other big box retailers like Kroger or Target or whoever is selling these mass-produced meats, it makes you wonder what the actual cost of the meat was without all of the extra baloney. All the extra baloney that's injected into your meat. You might find that the butcher is the same price, if not a little bit less. And you're not getting ripped off, and you're supporting small. Today's video is brought to you by me and my family-owned and operated small business, Kinda Nutty. Our most popular products include our cinnamon glazed carnival nuts. This includes our signature flavored pecans, almonds, cashews, and peanuts. We also have other sweet treats like a variety of dipped nuts, as well as a wide variety of saltwater taffies. Head on over to kindanutty.com and use code YouTube to get 10% off of your order today. I don't know, you guys, how do you feel about this? Did you know about this? Do you still continue to buy these mass-produced meats that are injected with liquids, even though you know that this is a thing? Does it not bother you? Let me know. I'm very eager to hear down in the comments below. How does this make you feel? As always, I will continue to dive into these kind of topics as long as you guys hit the thumbs up button and let me know that you like this kind of content. That allows me to continue to make it. It also helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, so I appreciate every time you hit that thumbs up button. And if you like videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. That way you're notified whenever I post my next video. Again, any TikTok users that I featured in this video will be down in my video description box if you want to go give them a follow. And thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.